Hello. Today I have this puzzle. 101 things to spot on Halloween. So it's just a little village during trick-or-treating, and they've called it a spooktacular boo bash. So these are the things to find once the puzzle is assembled. Oh my gosh, I think these pieces are going to be huge. I didn't pay attention to that when I bought it. But I think this star with the purple means it's this size. Yeah, it's the 6+1. Alright. Let's open it. Oh my gosh, these pieces are huge. Don't want to be too loud. Yeah, normally it should just glide right through this. I've had this blade on it for a very long time now. These pieces are so huge. They're meant for children who are just learning to put together jigsaw puzzles. So I think there are 101 pieces. Alright, let's sort out the edges. That's gonna be the top. I don't know how. There's an edge piece. This one looks like it goes over here. I'll just put them all over here for now, though. corner somewhere. Looks like we got a freebie. Alright, I'm going to start putting these pieces back so that they'll be out of the way. So now we can start building the edge. I remember finding one of these things to spot on Halloween. It was very similar to this one. I found it in a magazine when I was a kid. There's a lot going on, that's what I like about it. Let's get this edge done. It's gonna border on a house. Right here. So this is a stack of pumpkins we're working on right now. And the puzzle seems to be a little bit bent. It's a little bit bent. Alright. Now we must be missing an edge piece because it's kind of hard to mistake this giant green building. Alright, I went back to the box and immediately found 4 more. This isn't an edge piece, but it's definitely part of this roof. Alright, where are the gray pieces that indicate the road? We have Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein, a candy corn, a horse. I'm assuming this is 2 people in here. A bunch of hay bales, apple bobbing contest. This is going to go over here. And I know I saw, oh, here it is. We got the Frankenstein monster in the window here. two go together. Red door and a railing. And here's another piece of this house. There we go. Clicks right into there. And this, I think, is going to go down here somewhere. Actually, no, this goes at the top. Goes right here, and then I think it's the edge piece or the corner piece. Yeah. There we go. Now let's see. This greenhouse goes more over here, and then this clicks together. Here's the rest of the pig down here, as well as a goat, 2 sheep, and a mummy. The sheep is eating the mummy's costume. I'm sorry, the goat is eating the mummy's costume, and goats do like to eat. They eat everything. No discretion. Alright, then this piece. Right there, and this is the roof to this part, but it looks like there's another piece in between that we are missing, and here it is. Wait a minute, are we missing another piece? Yeah, we're missing another one. It's this one, right? Okay, maybe we were missing a few. Okay, this is gonna plug in right here. Trying to make sure it's all in camera. Alright. Completes the top. So that completes the top edge. And now I'm going to zoom out a little bit and push these up so that there's more room for the side, because it looks like this side is going to be a bit longer, unless we're just missing one more piece, in which case it won't be so bad. Here it is. That's the final piece of this side. Okay, so it's actually not. Alright. We can zoom back in. Okay. Now this piece goes here, and this piece here. Where is this? This must be down here. Are we missing a piece? Maybe 2 more can fit right here. This looks like it goes somewhere over here. Like that. Okay. This goes right here. And then here is the corner piece. Now we're just missing one piece for the edge. And it's going to be a very green piece. This is going to go right here. No, it's up a little further. Right there. This is going to go, and this is part of the red roof. This is part of the green one, but actually, this might be. No, this is part of the green roof. I'm not sure where it goes. Like right here. Actually, I think it goes right there. Alright, let's find this final edge piece. It should not be too hard to find. Here's another piece of the house. With a skeleton on it. He's just chilling on the roof there. Here it is. There is the final edge piece. So now the border is fully complete. And we can just start filling it in. Oh, I thought that piece was gonna go there. And where's all the other purple houses in the middle? The other house with the purple roof. And this is part of it. This piece goes here. And this blue car is somewhere up here. There. This pink roof is going to be down here. The little astronaut. And this is a part of the curve. But where? Which curve? Oh, it's going to be up here. It's going to be right here, actually, I think. Yep. That completes the Grim Reaper, a bee, a bumblebee, a dinosaur, Elvis, Dracula, and another mummy carrying a tree bag. And this blue roof goes right here. This is a balcony. It looks like goes right there. Where's the graveyard? Where is the graveyard at? Oh, it's going to be in the center. It's right here. Okay. This purple tent goes over here also. completes. I'm not sure what this guy's dressed up as. Maybe Sasquatch or something. And Superman. Here's another red robe. Got a demonic Albert Einstein. This goes here and completes the hay bale. Oh, nope, it goes up a little further. It goes up a little bit further. There's one more piece connecting it. And this connects these two. Alright, we got two pieces here. Where's the other? Apparently there is another. Oh, the other set of hay bales is down here. That completes this row with a black cat, a bumblebee dog. Wait, are these? No. A black cat, a bumblebee, an angel, a ghost, and a witch. This is somewhere over, right here, to complete the Dracula with the princess and a cowboy and a ninja and a butterfly and a bear, maybe? Oh, it plugs in right there. Here is a piece with the pink car that goes somewhere over here. This piece. Where is this railing here? Right here. And this piece completes a ghost, a clown, a kangaroo, a bat. Oh wait, the bat was already there. And a lamppost. Here's another piece of road that goes right here. With a witch carrying a tree bag and something coming up from the manhole. Here is a piece of the cemetery. Another, well, I'm not sure what this is. Is that supposed to be a princess? Clown and a bunny? And where is the yellow car? The yellow car's up in this corner somewhere. And this. I'm still not sure where to put that. But this is, actually, here's part of the yellow car. So that goes there. And this goes right here. Completes the demon and Santa Claus and a gorilla. And this piece plugs in right here. An angel and a jack-o'-lantern. This piece goes right here. We're filling out that house. Oh, this plugs in right here. There we go. Now that's going to go right there because it has the top of this tree on it. Here's the Boo Bash sign. Where's this big purple guy? it's going to be over here somewhere. Right there. Here is the rest of the pink car. And there's an alien and a cowboy getting a hayride together. And then here is the rest of the sign and this roof. This is going to go up here. Okay, here's another red roof. Here's part of the pink tent. Here is the rest of this pumpkin stack and a pirate with a parrot. It's part of the house. Here's another piece of it that connects these two spots. And here's more of the gate. We have a shower curtain, I guess, and a pilot. Another little devil, a dinosaur, and another pirate. And another ninja fighting with, I'm not sure what. Here's part of the pink, or the purple roof right there. And here's the rest of this barn up here. This will be going somewhere over here. And this is part of, I think this is actually, no, it doesn't go there. No, it goes down here. It completes the horse, the ladybug, maybe another alien, and a dinosaur. This is part of this house. We have to spin the wheel. This is part of the entryway here. There's a clown that completes a dog, a piece of candy, a spider, and a robot. Looks like it's getting some candy from a bowl there. This piece goes right here. We have another candy corn. And this piece goes right here. Here's another piece of sidewalk, road and sidewalk. This is part of a red truck. And we have swamp thing maybe, a corn ear, a lion, and a knight. A Roman soldier actually. This goes right here. This is the rest of that house and this one. This goes right here. Here's the rest of the party down here. We have a mummy DJ, a devil conversing with a bunny rabbit, a superhero, another pirate, a ghost, another lion, or a cat actually, that's just a cat, Dracula with a witch, and an angel. So we have Dracula, a witch, and an angel conversing. That's interesting. Here's the rest of the Spooktacular Boo Bash sign. Here's the final piece of the red roof. spider, a cowboy, a king, and a dinosaur. That's the puzzle. This is such a cute puzzle. I love it. Alright, now that it's done, let's see if we can find all the 101 things to spot on Halloween. So the first thing is 6 spider webs. Let's see if we can find the 6 spider webs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we found the 6 spider webs. Can we find the 7 ghosts? 7 ghosts. 1 ghost at the party. 2, second ghost on the sidewalk. 3, ghost about to enter into the spooky maze or coming from the spooky maze. 4, 5, 6, 6 flying over the rooftop, so that must be a real ghost. And 7 also looks like it must be a real ghost, and it's scaring the cat on the clock tower. Alright, so we found 6 spider webs and 7 ghosts. Can we find 2 Frankensteins? Well, there's one right here in this window, and the other one is down here at the bottom with Bride of Frankenstein. Alright, we found 6 spider webs, 7 ghosts, and 2 Frankensteins. Can we find 10 jack-o'-lanterns? Let's see, there's 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one's getting eaten by the pig. 8, 9. One more, where is it? 10. Peeking from the window up here. Alright, we found 6 spider webs, 7 ghosts, 2 Frankensteins, and 10 jack-o'-lanterns. Can we find 9 spiders? Alright, 1, 2, 'Does this one count in the costume? 3. Wait, I don't know if that's considered a spider. 1, 2. I gotta find 9 of them. 3. 4. 5. 6. This might be the hardest one. Seven. Eight. They're so tiny. But we just need one more. Just one more spider. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more spider. Where could it be? 9. Alright, that was a little bit harder, but we found 6 spider webs, 7 ghosts, 2 Frankenstein, 10 jack-o'-lanterns, 9 spiders. Now we have to find 4 witches. 4 witches. Here's one at the party. Here's the second one flying by the moon. Here's a third one carrying a tree bag. And here's the 4th one sitting next to a ghost on a hay bale. So we found 6 spider webs, 7 ghosts, 2 Frankenstein, 10 jack-o'-lanterns, 9 spiders, 4 witches. Now we need 5 black cats. We've got 1 curled up and sleeping on this roof here. 2 listening to music. It's got headphones on right here. Or actually, it's probably got headphones on to block out the sound because it's sitting right on top of a speaker. So it's probably got those headphones on to save its hearing. 3. The third one is getting scared by the ghost up here. Now we need 2 more. 2 more black cats. Here's one running here with the witch. So that's 4. Now we just, 5. The final black cat is next to the bumblebee on the hay bales. So that's 6 spiderwebs, 7 ghosts, 2 Frankenstein, 10 jack-o'-lantern, 9 spider, 4 witches, 5 black cats, and 1 scarecrow. It's right next to the spooky corn maze and a pumpkin patch. And I just noticed a Jason Voorhees right here. Alright. Spiderwebs, ghosts, Frankenstein, jack-o'-lantern, spiders, witches, black cats, and a scarecrow, and the moon. Now we need to find 6 skeletons. So here's this one. Here's one climbing out of a chimney. Here's one. That's 3. 4. He's playing some kind of instrument from his grave. So that's 4 skeletons. I need 2 more. 5 right next to this yellow car or bus. 6 in the hayride. So we got the spiderwebs, the ghosts, the Frankenstein, the jack-o'-lantern, the spiders, the witches, the black cats, the scarecrow, the full moon, the skeletons. Now we need to find 8 bats. I need one more bat. Just one more. Where could it be? Where is the final bat? Did we count this one? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 mummies. 1. Hustling with a treat bag over here. 2. DJing for the party. 3. Getting his costume eaten by a goat. And where's the 4th one? One more mummy to find. Up here, leaning against a giant pumpkin with a clown. 12 treat bags. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we got 6 spiderwebs, 7 ghosts, 2 Frankenstein, 10 jack-o'-lanterns, 9 spiders, 4 witches, 5 black cats, 1 scarecrow, 1 full moon, 6 skeletons, 8 bats, 4 mummies and 12 tree bags, 6 streetlights. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is that 6th street lamp? Where is that? Oh, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we found 6 street lights. Now we need to find 4 coffins. 1, 2, 3. And where's the 4th? 4. 4. 5 vampires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 cat costumes. 1, 2, 3. 5 pirates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 princesses. 1, 2, 3. That's it. We found 6 spiderwebs, 7 ghosts, 2 Frankensteins, 10 jack-o'-lanterns, 9 spiders, 4 witches, 5 black cats, 1 scarecrow, 1 full moon, 6 skeletons, 8 bats, 4 mummies, 12 tree bags, 6 streetlights, 4 coffins, 5 vampires, 3 cat costumes, 5 pirates, and 3 princesses. So that is it. This was a really fun puzzle. I think it's really cute. I like the kind of old school feel it has to it, mostly because it reminds me of that magazine when I was a kid that had one of these in it. It was very similar to this actually. There was a bunch of trick-or-treaters in a little village, and you had to find a bunch of different things, just like we just did. I think it's a really pretty puzzle too. So this was fun. As always, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you will join me for the next one. And until then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. And I hope that your October is going well and that you get to participate in some of the fun fall events